Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rachel Brady. I'm a mum of two with a third baby on the way in September. I do a lot of food stuff and just family stuff, and yeah, nice to meet you if we haven't met already. So I've just had the Tesco man come round and drop off his groceries, and I thought I would do a quick Tesco haul. I've not done one for a while. I don't like doing them week to week because then it's a bit repetitive. The one interesting thing I would like to show you today is I have made the lunatic decision to swap over to, I say sandwiches, packed lunches instead of school dinners as a kind of experiment. The kids asked me for ages and I said no, and then I was like, do you know what? Let's just do it in the summer term. We'll see how it goes. So that's what we're doing. So today was the first day, it's Monday, so it was a bit of a cobble together job today, but I've bought a load of stuff that hopefully should come in handy for that, and I'm also going to show you my meal plan for the week. So let's do the meal plan first. Okay people, it is Monday today, and yesterday we had, Monday always incorporates some kind of leftover from Sunday, just always seems to. And we are having salmon fish cakes tonight with some veg on the side, and that's because we've got leftover mashed potato, because yesterday Adam made toad in the hole with mashed potato and peas, and we have loads of mash left. So that's what we're having tonight. I've got some salmon out of the freezer for that. I'm going to just cook it, flake it up, mix it with the mash and kind of pan fry them. Tomorrow we are having fish again. I've got a fish pie mix, which you'll see, and I'm going to do an express fish pie. The idea being it's going to be the quickest you can possibly do it, i.e. like on a weekday, and I'm going to use puff pastry from the freezer for that, and then again serve it with some nice kids-friendly veg. Wednesday I'm going to do chicken and chorizo stew. We have some new potatoes left over from last week's shop. I ordered some pregnancy brown chorizo, which you'll see in a sec, and I have some chicken in the freezer that I want to use, and I just use that with like chopped tomatoes, and the kids really like it. And then on Thursday, that says pancetta, it's supposed to say pancetta and pea risotto. I'm actually thinking of switching these two around because Thursday is actually a swimming day, and I don't want to get back from swimming at 6 o'clock and have to make a risotto. So I may switch those around, but however, it's just on the meal plan, and I can easily rub that out and switch them, no problem. And Friday, I'm going to do like a chicken thigh and chicken drumstick tray bake. I'm thinking potatoes, maybe some chorizo again, maybe some broccoli. I love roasted broccoli. And then Saturday, I thought we'd go to the butcher and get some really nice steak and have steak and chips. Sunday, we are doing an annual kind of sponsored walk in the village I organise for the school to raise money. And at the end of the sponsored walk, we all have chip butties in the pub. So that's what we'll be doing on Sunday. So guys, let's get going on the haul. Okay, Hellmann's mayo. Mayo is just like, we use a lot in this house. I was gonna go for the Tesco's own brand. Oh, the light is a bit dodgy. But the Hellmann's squeezy was half price, so it worked out cheaper. I think that is gonna come in handy for lots of sandwiches, and also for wraps, and also for like a cold pasta salad, which I'm planning. So the farfalle is for cold pasta salad. Like I say, I'm going to put sweet corn and pesto and things like that in there. My mission, or my problem, should I say rather, with my challenge with these lunch boxes, just to fill you in, is that they are complete opposites. So Arthur likes one thing, B doesn't like the other. It's actually normally the other way around. Arthur is much fussier. So if I was like doing some content for Mum's Day or something about ideas for lunch boxes, I would really go to town. And there's so many possibilities, isn't there? But in my real world, they are fussy. B less so. Arthur is fussy, and I am not going to make two separate meals, so it has to be something that they both like. So keeping that in mind, that's what I bought today. So where were we? Yeah, pesto, that's for the kind of pasta salads. Rocket is for my lunches. I like rocket on wraps and sandwiches and salads. Carrots, they both like carrot batons with hummus and so on. Onions just for cooking. She loves little tomatoes. I don't mind chucking a couple of those in a lunchbox, and not in his because he doesn't like tomatoes, but that's as far as I'm going to go in terms of different meals. Strawberries, they are both mad on strawberries. I buy the cheapest possible plum tomatoes, and at the time of the shop they were these. I don't buy chopped, I chop them up myself when they're in the pan with a pair of scissors because they're cheaper and they're better quality. Pancetta, yeah, I'm doing a pancetta and pea risotto, as you've just seen. These, I am thinking they would work as like little crudités with hummus one day for lunch, because Arthur will eat those types of thing and B will probably eat them too. Let's have a look. Seafood sticks. A friend of mine, we met for a picnic this week and she brought those on the picnic, and I remembered that my kids absolutely love seafood sticks. We used to call them crab sticks. Yeah, so I'm going to try those one day. Prawns, same thing. My kids used to both love prawns. Arthur's gone a bit picky about them. He's gone a bit funny about cold food. Oh, so that would be another challenge this week, see how that goes. I bought some barbecue chicken drumsticks. I always feel a bit guilty buying things like this because it's not free range, and I do buy free range if I can. If they did this in a free range, I would buy it. They don't, so I'm just going to stick these in one day and see how they cope with that, with a couple of baby wipes. Yep, talking of free range, I'm going to do a chicken tray bake with these on Friday, did we say? Chorizo. I think I've got a couple of things on the plan this week that may feature chorizo. One is the chicken and chorizo stew. I may pop some chorizo in the tray bake as well. Butter, we just always top up with butter because we use a lot of butter in our house. Mozzarella pearls, they're really good for snacking and she really likes them. I wish he liked them. Again, I don't really want to make separate things, but I don't mind popping a couple of those in her pasta salad and not in his. It's not too much bother. Hummus, I'm going to do hummus on a few occasions because they both like hummus. Cocktail sausages. Again, I just thought, what about if I pop a few of those in this lunch boxes? It's a bit of protein, isn't it? So I've got some snacky ideas here. Again, they're not homemade. I don't make everything from scratch. I do make some things homemade, but yeah, so these flapjacks, I just think, you know what, flapjacks do have sugar in them, but they're oats, so they're quite a slow release energy. Again, I think saurine are quite good in terms of not being too high in sugar, and they're just nice size, aren't they? So I think these are nice for a little snack in their lunchbox, and the rice cakes as well. They're quite low in sugar, relatively anyway, better than a kind of Mars bar or something. Frubes. Sometimes I'm going to give them natural yogurt in a pot with berries and granola like I did today. Other days, as a treat, I'm going to put these in. And I also like the fact that you can freeze these and you put them in the lunchbox and it kind of keeps things cool. And by the time lunch comes around, they are defrosted. So, more kind of lunchbox treats here. This isn't all for 1 week. Obviously things like this and this will keep, and I may freeze, for example, the sausages or something like that. I've got loads of sandwich fillings here. I've got the turkey, and that is ham actually there. 2 hams and 2 turkeys. I'm not sure if you can freeze those. Anyway, we'll use those. If not, I'll use those. I do think a nice kind of super grain, decent bread makes all the difference to a nice sandwich. Instead of cheap bread, it's worth just spending time a bit more, I think. We do have homemade bread quite a lot, but it won't fit as nicely in the sandwich tin, the sandwich box. I bought some seeded wraps. I'm going to shove one of those in the freezer. Free range eggs, Greek yogurt for the days when they have a little bit of Greek yogurt. Fish pie mix. These were on offer, so I'm going to stick one in the freezer, well, both in the freezer, and use one this week. Prawns, what were they for? I could always put those in the fish pie. I can't remember what they're for. Yeah, maybe for the fish pie, don't know, they're quite handy to have in the freezer. Popcorn and also mini breadsticks, they're going to be great for the lunch boxes too. And I needed some hairspray, and I also needed some furniture polish, and just like cheap baby wipes. When they have things like the barbecue chicken drumsticks, I'm going to put in a couple of baby wipes and just see how they go down. So that's all, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing my Tesco grocery haul, and I hope there's maybe a few ideas in there for you for your footy lunchbox kids. Let me know what you give your kids for their lunchboxes if you do lunchboxes. This is going to be a bit of an experiment, and we're just going to see how it goes and see if they like it and if I can cope with it. I mean, I definitely won't be doing this forever. I really like school dinners, and I think it's nice to sit down with everyone and have a hot dinner. In their school, they still do sit with it. They all sit in the same, they actually sit in their classrooms and just have their dinner in there. So it won't make any difference in that respect. And most kids have school dinners, so I don't feel like I'm kind of taking away from that. Like the school will still be doing plenty of dinners. It was just a bit of an experiment really for the summer term. Anyway, that's all for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. That's all for now. Bye.